Smartphone cameras are more powerful and automatic than ever these days. But that doesn't mean there aren't a few tips that you can follow to get the best possible photos from your phone. The first tip is to pay close attention to the light in your photo. Not only how much light there is, but where that light is coming from. If the light is coming from behind your subject, it's going to cause a silhouette and you won't be able to see their face. Also, if there's not enough light in the room at all, then your phone might struggle to take a very nice, clear and clean photo, and that's when you might start to see digital noise, graininess introduced into the image. Some top-of-the-line phones do have very clever night modes using machine learning and algorithms to get the best in low light conditions, but again, if you don't have the very top-of-the-line model, that might not be the case for you. A flash can be very useful, but can also wash out a photo to leave it bland and lacking tone and depth. Make sure to check where the flash settings are on your phone so you're in control. Consider turning it off automatic flash, which may mean the flash is triggered when you don't want it, and instead learn how to turn it on and off as you please. Changing the position of the photo or turning on some other kind of light options is going to be better almost always than using a flash, so it's something to try and avoid if possible. The next point is about zooming with your phone camera. Very few phone cameras have optical zoom. Only some of the highest end and latest models would have optical, which means that you can zoom in and not reduce the quality of the image in doing so. Generally speaking, most phones are going to use digital zoom, which means when you pinch to zoom in, you're actually reducing the quality and the resolution of the photo. So, it's a much better idea to zoom with your feet. Walk closer to your subject if you want to get close. Composition is very important with any photo, and it still applies when you're using a smartphone. Most smartphone cameras will allow you to overlay a grid on top of what you're seeing as you take the photo. The grid on screen acts as a guide for your composition. To get the best composition, try and aim to have the subject or point of interest of your photo on one of the intersections between the lines, or on one of the lines themselves. Smartphone cameras use automatic focus by default, and it does a good job almost all of the time. Occasionally though, you're going to want to try and make sure you focus on exactly what you're trying to shoot. Smartphones use a system called tap to focus, so you can simply tap somewhere on the screen to focus on that particular point in the image. Finally, don't be scared to try some of the in-phone settings for retouching and adjusting your image. These will often do a really great job to boost the character and tone and color and contrast, so play around with the settings and don't be shy.